Hey everybody, it's Mr. Dochnahl, your band teacher over at Big Sky High School. I hope you're having a great night so far. Welcome to our mini production of our Band Banquet Awards Show 2020 virtual style. I hope you have a big plate of casserole or lasagna or some other banquet style food, and I hope you're having a great night so far. Sadly, this is usually a night to visit, to laugh with each other, to honor big achievements by awesome students, and to celebrate the year together. I'll do the best I can to bring this celebration to your home right now, and let's get started. Okay, first, let's review our accomplishments and events just to show you how significant this band program is for you and or your student if you're a parent watching this. And I dressed up for this. I don't, semi-casually. I got the band shirt designed by Grace Daniel with the I've lost my tux. I don't know where it is. I don't even know what day it is. Okay, we had a great success for all of the ensembles here at Big Sky at a lot of festivals. We had the Concert Band Festival in February with the symphonic band and our percussion ensemble members. The Buddy DeFranco Festival that occurred just before school closures. Our AA Festival for the Wind Ensemble alongside Great Falls High School, Sentinel, and Hellgate High Schools. These collaboration concerts with other programs are among my favorite times of year to see our students just really rock and play so well alongside students from across the state or wherever they may be, including the Pep Band Outreach Tour that our students were able to visit every single middle school, it seemed like, within the valley, within a 30-mile radius. We have our Blue Note Cafe that we had just before school closures. It was a huge success, both as a fundraiser and as a community event. I want to thank you all, students and parents and community members, if you're watching and got to help out. I want to thank you for your work, your energy, your donations, your time, for making this event work for the greater good of our band program. It chips in and helps everybody in our band. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. A special thank you to our band parent organization and leadership and all helping parents. The time, the energy, the work, the balancing the accounts, the calling coffee companies, all that work benefits the entire band program, every single student. And I just think the world of you and all the help that you put towards that. The band parent group encourages and supports interest in the band program, not just through work, but through advocating and speaking the good word. You lend moral and financial support for our students, and you manage fundraising activities, which is a ton. I could never thank you enough, and we just wouldn't be here without you. So thank you, parents. I want to also thank the band parent organization and the fundraising to help fund and pay our instrumental coaches. This year we had 3 coaches, and Montana, I'm sad to say, is one of the few states where there aren't full-time assistant or co-band directors. For a school our size in other states, we would have multiple band directors and or assistant band directors. So here in Montana, we have to make do with fundraising and selling that fruit in order to hire some coaches. This year we had the amazing Rosie Sercone as our percussion coach, Nick Barr was our brass and jazz coach, and Ms. Lexi Vine, of course, was here leading the pep band and doing a whole variety and array of lessons and sectionals to help us out. I know they don't get paid enough, which is pretty embarrassing, but they were amazing role models for us, for our students, and they need to be thanked. So thank you, Rosie, Nick, and Lexi. None of our group accomplishments could happen without our supportive administration. In addition to our office staff with Karen Sweeney, Elizabeth Service, and Melanie Jeffs, we have our custodial staff. They're amazing and help us keep things together. And we have, of course, our fine arts supervisor office with John Combs and Liddy Elrod. None of this could happen without you, so thank you. Please mark your calendar. Next Tuesday, on June 2nd, all of the following awards and gifts that I'm going to be listing out and certificates can be picked up here at Big Sky on Tuesday evening, June 2nd, between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. in the Loop in front of the main office. It's going to be a drive-by celebration for music, all the music classes, and theater drama. So I will see you then, I hope. Otherwise, I'll mail it to you, so you let me know. All right, let's move. We have some recognition of student service and leadership. Only when students care for, lead, and take ownership of a band program will the family, our band family, be stronger, bigger, and more successful in the community. I am grateful for the service and leadership of the following students this year as they enrich the band program and help us reach our potential. With the marching band, we have our drum majors. I'm so proud of the leadership and intuition and just great musicianship from Grace Daniel and Jack Van Tyne. I have a gift card for both of you, so please look forward to that. And thank you so much for your leadership and conducting and great work this fall. We have our drumline leader, Maisie Manhan, a sophomore, did a wonderful job of maintaining organization, assigning parts, making sure everybody had their music, and of course, having the skills and knowledge to lead the way. So Maisie, congrats and thank you for your wonderful leadership. Help in the library, that place is a crazy zoo, and I want to thank Savvy Holgate for a lot of her work in maintaining organization. A lot of students, there are too many to list off, that have helped in organization and filing an inventory, but Savvy has put a ton of work into that, so thank you, Savvy. Uniform managers, Grace Daniel took over last year, and this year, Brooke Bowman and James Bivens are taking over from Grace, and they put so much time in that uniform closet with the flickering lights. So thank you, Brooke and James and Grace, for all of your help managing over 100 pieces of uniform things. Okay, let's move on to the next section. This is the awards and honors in band. We'll start with the Buddy DeFranco Jazz Festival. The Larry Gukin Outstanding Section Award. Now, Larry Gukin is a retired band teacher and professor from Central Washington University with roots in Montana. This award's named after him. He's a wonderful soul and teacher. And the Outstanding Section Award went for the second year in a row to our trombone section, featuring Grace Daniel, Connor Stiniford, Lauren Jagger, and Jaden Took. So congratulations to them. And way to go. I was so proud to see that at the festival. Okay. I need a haircut. It's falling. Band letter awards. This is good. So many students. The band letter is awarded to students involved above and beyond the requirements of the classroom. The effort is recognized and documented by accumulating points within specific musical activities. The following students have accrued enough points this year for a band letter. Number 1 through 17. Aaron Pratty, a freshman, congratulations. Annie Dedman, senior. Freya Jones, sophomore. Ben Herning, junior. Connor Stiniford, sophomore. Ethan Binns, freshman. Ethan Hogginson, sophomore. Gabe Lippy, junior. Gianna Malaccio, senior. Grace Daniel, senior. Zadia Hughes, junior. Isaac Dozier, that's for you, Isaac, freshman. Jack Van Tyne, senior. Jaden Took, senior. Maisie Manhan, sophomore. Savannah Holgate, senior. And Taya Carlson, junior. Congratulations, students, for going above and beyond and earning that letter and the bar and the whole fruit salad. That's so cool. I'm so proud of you. Okay, next up, we have our Missoula Youth Symphony Orchestra membership. This is an all-star cast of select string and wind musicians from all over Missoula, all the high schools. They meet once a week to practice and perform, I think, 2 or 3 times per year, and they play some of the best symphony music out there. It's an amazing opportunity. Please help me recognize Gianna Malaccio, Jaden Took, Ben Herning, Zadia Hughes, Paisley Ivanovich, Grace Daniel, Freya Jones, and of course Grace Hickey on the upright bass. Congratulations. I have never read off so many names from Big Sky having participated in the Missoula Youth Symphony. That is a proud achievement and not the first time I'm getting chills down my spine. Okay, so District and State Festival, of course, was canceled due to the pandemic. I want to congratulate everyone that prepared a solo and or ensemble for the festival. That work was not in waste or in vain. If this time has taught me anything, it's to value the process and practice and the means and not just the single end result. Let's move on to the UM All-Star Band of 2019. So each November, students are nominated and selected by the university to perform in an honors band at the University of Montana with a world-renowned guest conductor and composer. This year featured Brian Balmages, one of my absolute favorite composers for band. And I know the students that participated said he was a treat to play with. All right, so please help me congratulate again Zadia Hughes, Ben Herning, Savvy Holgate, Grace Daniel, Maisie Manhan, and Paisley Ivanovich for earning a spot with the 2019 UM All-Star Band. Congratulations. Okay, next up we have, this is for the fourth time in a row, for the fourth year in a row, Big Sky was the only Montana school represented at the Western International Honors Band Clinic in Seattle. 4 honor bands with students from across the West Coast and high caliber students and Japan. They rehearse and perform in Seattle with the world's greatest band conductors, bouncing around and conducting them. So I want to congratulate Grace Daniel, senior trombonist, for her honorable selection and participation in that festival this year. Congrats. All right. My favorite thing that I did as a student when I was in high school was Montana All-State Band. That memory sticks with me. I still have best friends that I met from Columbia Falls and Missoula, having grown up in Ennis, and I am still in touch with them, and I still remember fondly the conductors and the music, and it was just life-changing those 2 days. The following students made audition recordings exactly a year ago and were selected, due to their great recordings, among the best musicians in the state of Montana. They spent 2 days rehearsing and performing with their newest friends from all over the state in Billings. So next year is going to take place in Great Falls. It rotates around the state each year. So I want to congratulate one of the largest number of students we've sent to All-State in, as long as I've been here and many years before that. Congratulations to Freya Jones in the band on flute, Jaden Took on the tuba in the All-State Orchestra, Savvy Holgate in the band on clarinet, Zadia Hughes on clarinet in the orchestra, principal clarinet, Gianna Malaccio, principal flute in the All-State Orchestra, Connor Stiniford in the All-State Orchestra on trombone, Grace Daniel made it into the band, Jack Van Tyne, alto saxophone in the band, Ethan Hogginson was an alternate for the alto saxophone. We also had All-State Jazz Band selections. Students from all over the state meeting in January in Billings to perform jazz with renowned conductors and the best jazz musicians in the state. That included this year, congrats to Connor Stiniford, trombone, Grace Daniel, trombone, Jack Van Tyne on the alto spot, and Gabe Lippy was an alternate for the single baritone saxophone spot. Congratulations to them. We also, and I sometimes forget this, which is awful because I respect singing so much, it's my favorite instrument. We had band members selected for the All-State Choir, and that includes sophomore Michaela Dolan, who's a mean clarinetist, Daniel Lucero, a sophomore, who's a mean clarinetist, there's a theme, and of course Gabe Lippy, who plays saxophone and drums. Congrats, you guys. So a little more about All-State. This year's audition recordings will begin next week, the end of May, beginning of June. You can record here in the band room with me. I'll send a schedule ASAP, or you can record yourself, and we'll get that figured out. So parents, please encourage your musician to practice and audition. The All-State experience is usually the favorite among musicians and graduating seniors, and striving towards the best version of yourself will, of course, only help you and will help the entire group. Most of you have already prepared about 2/3 of what is required for the audition. So might as well dive into that third one, and let's keep those Big Sky numbers up. We'll be in touch, okay? All-State, Big Sky, done. Mission? All right, got it. Okay, one last thing about All-State Band. We have, for the first time at Big Sky, to the best of my knowledge, an exclusive 4-year All-State Music Honors Achievement by Gianna Malaccio on flute, who's a senior. Gianna has been selected for All-State Band or All-State Orchestra this last year, under her senior year, every year of high school, 4 times, meaning her first successful audition was recorded at the end of 8th grade. This is a very rare achievement across the United States because every state has an all-state program. So it's the first in my career, and I just want to congratulate Gianna for setting the bar as high as you can. That is amazing. And yeah, hold on. Okay, Gianna, congratulations. Thank you very much. And wow, yeah, okay. We have next a pretty huge honor, a national honor. We have the John Philip Sousa National Honors Band that takes place every other year in Boston. Zadia Hughes, junior clarinetist, sent in a recording earlier this year to apply, and she was selected among the rare musicians across the country. Sadly, the event is being postponed until 2021. But even though that is being delayed a year, it's still such a huge honor and an incredible achievement that for Zadia, and I'm just so humbled by your preparation and hard work and great positive smile throughout all of that work. So congratulations, Zadia. I hope you get that opportunity to go to Boston. Okay, the 2019 All-National Honors Band in Orlando. Jaden Took, our senior tuba player, was a member of the country's most prestigious honor band thanks to his audition video sent exactly a year ago. Jaden was just one of 3 Montana students chosen to play in this national event last November in Orlando. He performed professional music among the nation's best high school musicians. He made Missoula and Montana thoroughly proud. The first thing I'd like to present is the Outstanding Band Member Award. The following students are being recognized for their dedication, drive for excellence, incredible growth, service, superior musicianship throughout the school year. This person embodies the model musician and model teammate. And with the help of the students, through an online vote, we have chosen to recognize in Jazz Band 2, our 0-hour group, we have Savannah Holgate. Congratulations. I have certificates. Hold on. There, I found it. Okay. We have fancy paper that you can come pick up on Tuesday, or I'll mail it to you. Congratulations, Savvy. Okay, next. Jazz Band 1, our top jazz group. Our Outstanding Musician Award goes to Jack Van Tine. Congratulations, Jack. Round of applause. Next up, Percussion Ensemble. The Percussion Ensemble class has nominated, and I completely agree, Maisie Manhan, sophomore Maisie Manhan. Congratulations, Maisie. The applause thunders. Okay, next up. Symphonic Band. First period symphonic band. Oh man, so many students got votes. You respect and love each other. That's so cool to see. The most votes, and I second this decision, goes to Ethan Binns, freshman, saxophonist, oboist, tubaist, pianist, and other things I'm sure he's learned over the last couple weeks since I've seen him last. So congratulations to Ethan Binns. Okay, I'm letting the applause quiet down. And the Wind Ensemble, our most advanced group here. I am so proud to recognize just a monster of a student and a monster person. And by monster, I mean the most beautiful version of a person possible. She is just an amazing human being. Gianna Milaccio. Congratulations, Gianna. You were born with a flute in your hand, and you're so organized, and you're so kind and sweet, and you're gonna do amazing things. You're gonna save the world for us. So thank you, and congratulations, Gianna. Our Outstanding Big Sky Jazz Band Member of the Year. This is the highest achievement in jazz performance at Big Sky, to be given to the most outstanding performer for many, many years. You can see it's been going since the birth of the school, Big Sky High School. This goes to a person with an unwavering enthusiasm for the art form. This person leads with a desire to learn, to explore, research, practice, perform, groove, and embody the creative spirit of jazz, our most unique American art form with a rich history and future, thanks to students like ours. We are proud to bestow this year's award to someone who first joined jazz band her freshman year. and has since played 3 instruments in both jazz bands, Jazz Band 1 and 2, and is an all-star caliber trombonist in the jazz form and plans to continue and study jazz and music education next year. The award goes to this year, Grace Daniel. Congratulations, Grace. Your name's gonna be at the school for a long time, right there, right there. Okay, and now last but not least, our John Philip Sousa National Band Award. The pinnacle of achievement in a high school band program, the John Philip Sousa Award recognizes outstanding dedication and superior musicianship. Since 1954, thousands of schools have honored their top band students with the John Philip Sousa Award. Pretty much every school and every band program has this award. The award has become a nationwide symbol of excellence and musical achievement. This person leads by example and enriches the foundation of our band program, our school, and our community. You've already heard about most of this person's specific and very positive accomplishments this year, and he does this with humility and class and high qualities of conduct. I am proud to bestow this year's John Philip Sousa National Band Award to our tuba player, our trombonist, our improviser, and future educator, Jaden Took. Jaden, congratulations. I don't want to take it out of here. I don't want to get my fingerprints all over it. Sorry. So, there. Congratulations, Jaden. All right, senior recognition. Let's talk about the special people in my life. They have demonstrated so much compassion, kindness, and support for their community, not just through this pandemic, but ever since I met them. Some of them 4 years ago, some of them 7 years ago. That is our duty as musicians and fellow human beings, to show that support and compassion. These individual seniors chose to stay in band and to perform great music, to develop sensitivity and a huge scope of emotions and discipline and resilience, especially for putting up with me for so long. They have a beautiful heart. This senior class, we arrived here together at Big Sky High School 4 years ago. This senior class of unique individuality spent years working together, persevering through challenges, such as now, listening to each other on a profound level. I think among the most important things we do in a music class. And the resulting achievement, excellence in the band family, incredible performances, is nothing short of profound, I think, especially in today's day and age. If you haven't already, please check out our Facebook page. I am posting a little something about every senior, including beautiful little baby pictures, and I want you to see those. So please visit our Facebook page. For all of the noise that you've given to Big Sky Bands, I have 3 gifts to share. An engraved water bottle with your name on it to stay healthy. Let me show you one. Hot off the press. Thank you, Kelly Herning, for putting this together, our band parent president. And you will see, you will get your name on it. Oh, John, look, you're the first feature. Beautiful water bottle. At a time like today, I'm going to Lysol them before I send them out. Don't worry. The second thing is a high-quality vinyl record to help you remember the good old days at Big Sky High School. And number 3, an IOU hug. Once the health department and CDC says it's okay to give you a hug again. All right, first, and you're also going to get a certificate. You can stop by Tuesday to get it, or I'll mail it to you. So there's Everett, our first senior. We're going to go in alphabetical order. He's probably first in everything. In recognition of, this is a unique one, 1 year dedication, achievement, and excellence as a member of the Big Sky High School bands. Everett joined us this year, his senior year. He needed a fine arts credit, and he wanted to learn vibraphone and play in the jazz band. So he joined Jazz 2, 0 period. What a rough way to start and learn how to play an instrument at 7 in the morning. But sure enough, he's the happiest, positive. Oh, Everett, I'm so glad to have met you and had you in our band, even if it was just for a year. So Everett, thank you so much for your time and dedication and beautiful character. I'm giving you, I don't know where I found this. That goes for everything I have. Percussion in the Sky, the Werner Müller Orchestra. Okay, next up, we have Grace Daniel. Oh, yeah, okay. Grace Daniel. Grace has been in the program all 4 years. Like I said earlier, has played an innumerable number of instruments here. She's been in every single band class and music technology. So she's flourished across the board. She embodies, I think, the spirit and the enthusiasm and the humor and the passion for excellence that I think our school really benefits from. She's had a huge impact on this program, and Grace, I am going to miss you. You also regularly brought in baked goods and food. So, a Simon and Garfunkel classic, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Yeah. Oh, you're going to love it. It's good. Grace Daniel, everybody. Grace, I'm going to miss you. Good luck next year at the University of Montana. Next up, Annie Denman, another 4-year member of the band program. She's been in the concert band, the symphonic band, and the wind ensemble the last 2 years. Annie is a beautiful flute player, a kind soul. She communicates as well as anybody. If something's up, she sends me an email long before anything occurs. She's just, I think, the epitome of a young professional. For you have Jethro Tull, one of those rare rock flute players. I hope you've listened to Jethro Tull. If you haven't, here's your chance. Jethro Tull, stand up. Okay, not just because you have a flute, but I mean, you're going to be a teacher. Annie's going to be a teacher someday, and she needs some quality toys like this. Oh, man. All right, next, we have Grace Hickey. Grace joined us last year, her sophomore year. She is a core member of the Advanced Orchestra and a Missoula Youth Symphony member on the upright bass. Just a wonderful musician, and I pleaded with her to join the jazz band last year, and she joined Jazz 1 and made an instantaneous impact on the group. And she joined Jazz 2 this year, 7 a.m., just to keep her jazz chops up because of a class conflict, and we stole her from English to help play with Jazz 1 still in the afternoon. So Grace, thank you so much for being a part of the band program and jazz for a couple years. I know you made a big impact on everybody in that band, and I hope we were able to share some good experiences for you. Grace, for you, Scott Joplin, The Sting. This is the soundtrack to one of the greatest movies in the world. It's about a con artist. Now, why would I be giving Grace Hickey a con artist story about the great con and caper featuring the great ragtime music of Scott Joplin? Well, Grace Hickey is graduating early, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought we had a good 3 years of bass playing, so I feel conned. Grace, congratulations. You're going to do wonderful things next year, and we're really going to miss you at Big Sky. Savannah Holgate, came to us playing clarinet in the concert band and just jumped ranks by the sophomore year and went to wind ensemble for the next 3 years, being one of our primary clarinet go-to players. She also jumped in and decided to learn a little saxophone last year in Jazz 2 in our 0 period, and within a few months had raised herself up to the level to take over a tenor chair in Jazz 1. That is saying a lot about a dedicated, hardworking, focused, serious musician. Savvy, you're going to be a wonderful teacher and performer. I'm so glad you're sticking with music next year at the university level. And for you, we got Cat Stevens, because every time we've had a Google Hang during this pandemic, you have at least 17 cats running around your head and your laptop and your face. And so I thought a great musician, Cat Stevens. This is an original. Teaser and the Fire Cat. You'll probably recognize some of these tunes. This is actually quality. So I don't know if the record is quality. It might be a little dinged up. I found it on the street somewhere, but it looks good. Okay, Savannah Holgate, thank you so much. Congratulations, you're a wonderful human being, and good luck next year. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a special word. So Paisley Ivanovich, this is her 4th year of band at Big Sky, and yet I feel like she's been here a while. Paisley spent the year in France last year, and for that I found a good old Elton John classic, Honky Chateau, because nothing says an American in Paris like Honky Chateau. Oh, it's so good. And look, you're actually going to be pleased, Paisley. It's got Jean-Luc Ponty, one of the greatest jazz violin players ever. And yes, there's such a thing as a jazz violinist. It's him right there. There's more, but he's like the guy. Jean-Luc Ponty. Okay, Paisley, I'm going to miss your artistry, your ear, your thoughtfulness, your intelligence, and your artwork is all over this band room. So if we can keep some of that, that'll help me remember our great times here and at CS Porter. Thank you, Paisley, for putting up with me so long, and congratulations. You're going to do amazing things. Hannah Jordanay, another treasure of a person that has put up with me since CS Porter Middle School for way too long. And in fact, it might have been too long for Hannah because she had a class conflict her junior year and could not be in the wind ensemble. And she is such a gifted, focused, talented, hardworking percussionist. She hit the wind ensemble her freshman year like that and just made an impact and a difference right away, and was so much fun to have. So, Hannah, we were able to get you back for at least a few months before the pandemic in your senior year. Thank you so much for dedicating 3-ish years to the wind ensemble. I'm so glad we could get your schedule figured out again. So for you, Rod Stewart, not just because of his hair and not just because of his outfits, but because of the title, Foolish Behavior. And, oh man, I've been wanting to give this away for a long time. I've had this. It comes with a life-size poster of, I can't take it out, but you have to, oh, your family's gonna love this. Hannah, Foolish Behavior, Rod Stewart, Hannah Jordanay, I'm gonna miss you. Hannah, thank you so much for your musicianship and humor and cleverness. Thank you. Senior John Kaufman, trumpet player, has been in the concert band, the symphonic band, the wind ensemble, and jazz too, and the pep band and the marching band, of course. John has been a treasure for me since CS Porter, just like Hannah, for many, many years, 7 years to be exact. And every time he leaves the band room, or even the CS Porter band room in 6th grade, when he was shorter than me, there was once a time, he would say, "Merry Christmas, Mr. Dochnahl," and it was October, it was March, it didn't matter what day it was, but every day for John is Christmas. And even when he goes flying off his mountain bike and breaks his collarbone, he's still one of the most positive and cheeriest and coolest people I know. John, for you, I got an album. This is good jazz, actually, jazz rock. Steely Dan, and not just because Steely, that's what you need for bones. It's called Can't Buy a Thrill. And I recommend you continue mountain biking, but, bike carefully. Okay, thank you. Good luck. You're an amazing robotics engineer and so much more. We're going to miss you here at Big Sky, and I'm going to miss seeing your face for 7 years. It's going to be quite the impact on me, not seeing you and our other senior friends. Okay, John Kaufman, everybody. Oh, yes. Gianna Malaccio was born with a flute in her hands, like I said earlier. What a musician. What a dedicated student and professional and friend and human being. She's been in the group for 4 years, wind ensemble, sitting really high in the section, if not the principal, from just right away. 4-year All-State member, All-Star, All-Star, superior ratings on her solos. Just an incredible human being for being so busy with IB and health science and one of the best soccer teams in the state and gymnastics. And there isn't a thing that Gianna does not do. So just to keep up with that, we got her some more Jethro Tull, because what flute player doesn't love a little Jethro Tull? And this is Aqualung. Jethro Tull's Aqualung. This is so good. And for such an amazing athlete, trackster, soccer player, and flute player, I just thought of you right away. You could breathe underwater with those set of lungs. Gianna, you are going to be dearly missed. I know. The whole flute section, the entire band is going to miss you in the school itself. So good luck, Gianna, with whatever you pursue. You're going to be fantastic, and you're going to save us all. Thank you. Daniel Redfield has put up with me for 7 years since C.S. Porter in his sassy days in 6th grade. We have a good story. So there's so many. In 7 years, you accumulate some stories. But this one stuck with me because he was about knee high, and we were getting real good and sassy in band class in probably 7th grade, if I remember right. And asked the question, what is a staccato? And he gave the answer. And I said, nice job, Captain Obvious. And of course, as a middle school teacher, I was like, bam, I burned that little guy. Yeah, enough said. And without just even blinking, he said, oh, anytime, Sergeant Sarcastic. And I fell over. I laughed. His classmates were like, oh. Yeah, it was classic, and I will never forget that. And I will never forget Daniel warming up every day, playing the famous John Schuberg tune, Slippery Sam. So thank you, Daniel, for all the memories. And I got you Captain and Dochnahl. Oh, it's so good. I mean, just look at those beautiful pups. He has eyes. They're scary. We'll go back to the original. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I'm going to miss you, buddy. I have 2 for this, for Jaden Took, senior tuba player and trombonist, because he left this in my office a long time ago. Jaden, I'm returning your record. This doesn't count, though, okay? I think I listened to it. It's $2. That's too steep for my record collection. I got to get rid of it. It's high value. Okay, Moody Blues for Jaden Took. We got the Moody Blues, 7th Sojourn. I think we'll just look at it and appreciate why Jaden might like this. Thank you, Jaden Took. Jack Van Tyne has been my student since C.S. Porter in 6th grade, 7 years ago. And I think one of the first times I heard him play was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. Little 6th grade blonde Jack was playing A Careless Whisper, which has been viewed, not his video, but if he did record it in 6th grade, he'd have billions of views. Billions! It was so cute. And he's still a cute and adorable saxophonist. Jack, you are so talented. You're an intuitive musician. You improvise as well as the rest of them. Thank you so much for learning bassoon for a year. All of us really appreciated, and we could tell you were a little miserable once in a while because it just wasn't the old saxophone that you were so accustomed to. So thank you for being such a team player, a brilliant musician. I'm so glad you're playing music and keeping music in your life next year in college, and I'm really glad you're studying the sciences, and you can help save the world through music and science. You get Chicago. Chicago, one of the greatest. This is quality, actually. It's old, but Chicago Transit Authority. This is one of their first albums. Great brass section, huge songwriting, just clever, creative stuff, just like you, Jack. I have so many bad records, and I think we've already exchanged some bad music, so I think it's time you had some good stuff, okay? Jack Van Tyne, we're going to miss you, man. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is right. I don't need my notes for that one. Angel Williams. Angel. I am so glad to have had you in the band program, to watch how much you have grown and blossomed and developed since those first couple days of marching band camp in your freshman year when we both had a panic attack and we both cried a little. I am so happy to see how far you've grown. Angel's been in the concert band and the symphonic band and finished out with a wind ensemble and has been a core member, just not just musically, but in heart and in spirit and in motivating and advocating for what we do. She takes beautiful photos for the Sun Journal and just for her own. And she speaks Korean, and we're going to miss her and her bright blue clarinet. Angel, for you, we have Carlos Santana. Because I don't know if you can see, there's some crazy angels going on in there. And I know when I think of you, Angel Williams, I don't think like, regular, boring angel. I think musical, artistic, crazy, colorful angel, right? What's the famous tune on this? Oye Como Va? Well, pretty much all of them on here, featuring Tito Puente on percussion. You're going to love it. Angel Williams, good luck next year. Big Sky's going to miss you sorely. After Angel, oh boy, all right. This is our last 7-year resilience award for putting up with Dochnahl for so long. Drew Yarbrough. Drew was famously the face of the Missoula band programs in all of music. When he was marching in the Red Wave Band, his 7th grade year, he was on the outside edge. And you know who we put on the outside? Everybody with the best sound and the best posture. As Drew has always played so well. He's just a natural trumpet player, and he's focused and resilient, and he is just respectful and respected. And Drew, I'm so glad you got to be the face on the Missoulian for so many years. If you Google Red Wave Missoula 2014, maybe throw in Homecoming, he will pop up, either the first or second photo, and you'll recognize some other students in there from our other schools, from Sentinel and Hellgate. Drew, it's been such a pleasure having you in the concert band, the symphonic band, and the wind ensemble, and at C.S. Porter with the jazz band there in 8th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade band and all the Red Wave. Drew is a member of the soccer team. He's planning on heading over to ROTC for the Air Force at MSU, and I can't think of a better person for that, with how much grit and determination and positivity he has throughout that. I just admire his quiet courage. And so, blood, sweat, and tears with some really punk trumpet playing. I mean, really good. You're gonna love it. And I hope you do. Last one. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Noah Wooden. Noah is a percussionist and a drummer, and is a walking library of knowledge about the obscurest drummers and rock bands and other music out there that no one has ever heard of. And he's a treasure. Noah has been in the concert band, the symphonic band, and the wind ensemble. He traveled with us to DC last year with the percussion section. It's so much fun to watch percussionists play in the Kennedy Center stage. All of you were just like, your smile and the way you wear positive emotions on your sleeve is so much fun. Watching you drum, watching anybody drum is usually just a treat, but you on the drum set with the jazz band, the last 2 years holding that drum chair has been a real delight. And I love how whenever we play a tune, especially the first time, you're like, I love this tune, it reminds me of this band I've heard of. And I have to go Google it because I've never heard of it. Noah, because you're in a band already and a touring and recording musician with California City, I thought I'd get you some real obscure stuff, something you've never heard of. Hard, punk, crazy. You're gonna like this. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. All right, that's it for our senior recognition. Please, a standing ovation for our wonderful, beautiful people, class of 2020. This is not the way we should be ending this. But I will see you again, because I have an IOU hug for each and every one of you. I want to thank you all so much for joining me on this presentation. It's no substitute for the usual band banquet we have every year, where we all get together and we eat, we laugh, we visit, and then we watch a powerful concert right after that, next year. It's times like these where I hope you reflect on what's important and what you learn and lean on in these challenging times, like this pandemic. I expect that most of us are finding solace in our family and friends. I know I am. But maybe you're also finding it in great stories and film and games and time outside. And you're probably noticing the art and the music that unifies just about everything that we do and watch and experience. I want you to know that art makes us human. Art is the soul of what we have. It's helped generations, thousands of years of people go through difficult situations and challenging times like we do now. So please keep music in your life. Parents and students, please keep music in your life and art in your life. I absolutely love working with each and every one of you. And I know I speak on behalf of all of the music teachers, all of the art teachers, and our theater, drama department, and dance department. We miss you. We really missed working with you, and we can't wait to work with you next year. And seniors, I hope you have all of the great experiences that you're looking forward to and are prepared for, and maybe aren't prepared for, because that's what makes it fun for next year. I hope you enjoyed this little mini production. Thank you, everybody, for all that you do, and good night.